Drunken noodles. You're gonna go ahead and start with some rice noodles, but my store didn't have any. All I had was udon and soba, so I'm gonna do the udon. You can really do whatever the fuck you wanna do, man. There's no rules in this shit. You're gonna cut up some scallions, break off some basil into a separate bowl. Chicken breasts, cut it into thin slices, season with salt, pepper. Mix up 2 garlic cloves then for the sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce, sugar, splash of fish sauce. Mix that up, get the wok hot, oil, garlic, chili flakes in. You're gonna let that cook. You're gonna add the chicken in. You're gonna get a nice color on there. You wanna give them their own angel wing space, you know what I'm saying? 6 feet apart. Crucial. Now you're gonna add in your vegetables. You're gonna add the broccoli and the carrots and get that mix. Blast the heat. You're gonna add in your rice noodles, but all I had is udon. My store didn't have any rice noodles, but you're supposed to have rice noodles. Mix it up. Add in that sauce, and the sauce is gonna become thick and it's gonna become beautiful. Let it coat all over everything. Turn off the heat. Add in the basil and the scallions. Yes, sir. Onion rings. Yellow onions. Cut them real thick, like 1/2 inch. That's gonna be the best onion rings, and take them apart. Get the dredge ready for the onion rings. Just some flour and some salt, and just coat all the onion rings. Salt is important. You want season every step of the way. Now for the batter, you're just gonna go flour, sparkling water, or beer, baking soda, egg, mix it up, and then you get the panko breadcrumbs. I only had a little bit. They're gonna be easy. You can go onion ring into the batter, coat in panko into the oil. You check the oil with the chopstick if it bubbles around, it's hot enough. It's gonna be easy for me. It's gonna go a few minutes each side, like 1 to 2 minutes, golden brown. And you can take it out, and the panko is really just the Asian coming out of me. The rest of them, I ran out of the panko, so I just used the batter. The batter is fire. You don't need the panko. The panko just adds that crispiness. Make sure you season onion rings with salt right after they come out. Sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, oregano, salt, pepper, paprika. Yes, sir.
If you're from New York, you already know what time it is. Chicken over rice, halal cart inspired. Add some chicken bouillon, some turmeric to your rice, stir, cover, cook it up. While the rice is cooking, get your boneless, skinless chicken thighs together. We're going to put some cumin on it, some garam masala, some black pepper, a pinch of salt, and the squeeze of 1/2 lemon. Don't worry, we're going to pick the seeds out. Mix it together good. We're going to cook on medium-high heat for like 10 minutes. Now we're going to make the white sauce. The white sauce is crucial. It is not chicken over rice without white sauce. We're going to add some dill about this amount. Whisk it all together to this consistency. Cook some onions too if you want. I like onions. Add the white sauce all over and we're done. Look at that. And I included a bev. I made homemade iced tea. Ignore my chip nails. Let's make a mozzarella tomato pesto sandwich. Ciabatta bread is my favorite to use for this recipe, but you can use whatever you like. Nice tomato, store-bought pesto, and some fresh mozzarella. I use 1 tomato per sandwich because they're not big sandwiches. Put some olive oil on the bread. Then you want to put the pesto. If using store-bought pesto, please buy the refrigerated one. It's the best. Add the mozzarella to the sandwich and broil in the oven until melted. Add the tomato slices and a splash of balsamic vinegar. Assemble and enjoy. Yo, let's make some broccoli cheese stuffed chicken breast. 1 cup of broccoli chopped. Place in bowl. 4-ounce cream cheese, 1 cup shredded cheese mix. Cut a cute little pocket into your chicken breast. Stuff and season. Top with Parmesan cheese, cook for 20 minutes at 400 and you're all done. 1 pan creamy spinach artichoke pasta. On medium heat, you want to saute some garlic, add some vegetable broth, and add your heavy cream. Add in some red pepper chili flakes and a pinch of salt. I added 1/2 pack of spaghetti, but you can add any pasta you want. Make sure it's submerged. Add the spinach, cover, and let simmer for 10 minutes. Roughly dice up the artichoke hearts. Remove the lid from the pasta and give it a nice stir. Add in the artichoke hearts, add some black pepper, and a pinch of salt. Add the juice of 1/2 lemon. I love doing this with creamy pasta. It gives it such an amazing taste. Stir it a bit more and add a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. After adding the cheese, you're done. Plate and enjoy. Follow, comment, and like. Today we're going to make big, giant garlic knots. 1 can biscuits. 1/4 cup butter melted. Italian seasoning. Shake it up. Red pepper, chili flakes. Garlic powder. 4 cloves of garlic minced. Add to butter. Stir it up. Take 1 biscuit out. You want to roll it. Stretch it out. Get it long like this. Then tie it into a beautiful knot. Just like that. To make smaller garlic knots, you can even cut it in half and then tie both sides into knots. Place the garlic knots about 2 inches apart on a greased baking sheet. Cover knots with melted butter seasoning. Sprinkle Parmesan cheese on top and place in the oven for about 15 to 16 minutes. Take out the oven when golden brown, add a little bit more butter if you want, and your garlic knots are done. So easy, so simple to do. Hope you enjoyed.
Pad Grapau. Pad Grapau, I don't know, it's one of those two. But you got ground chicken here. You can grind your own, but I got these 2 packets. I'm making a fat batch. I don't recommend mixing it a little worse. You can get a whole white onion, cut it, the whole thing, cut it up into a bowl. You can trim the green beans, a bunch of them, and you can go into a bowl and cut them up into little things. And just actually get a bunch of garlic, dice it, hot, wok, oil into there, heat that up, and then go straight in with the garlic and the chilies. You're supposed to use whole chilies and you're supposed to mash it up, but I don't got none. Use chili flakes, you get the same heat, you feel me? Into the ground chicken, you can cook that for a few minutes, pound it up, and you're gonna go make the sauce now. Soy sauce, hoisin, sugar, a little bit of water, and you're gonna mix that up with a finger. And you're gonna go straight into the chicken with that sauce, and you're gonna mix it up. I forgot the fish sauce, that's crucial. A little splash of that into there, mix it up. Then you're gonna add the green beans and the onion straight into there. Keep that moving, you mix it up a few minutes, and you're gonna go in with the basil at the end. Turn off the heat, you're gonna add a bunch of basil. It's crucial to this shit. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, who made this burger, dog? We're gonna make it in Shake Shack. Start with the shake sauce. Mayonnaise, Dijon ketchup, pickle juice, paprika, and cayenne. That's the shake sauce. Now you're gonna measure out 4-ounce balls because that's how much they patties is. You're gonna turn it into logs. That's how they do it. So when you smash it, you get a nice patty. You're gonna get the toppings again, the Roma tomatoes, romaine lettuce, and you're gonna go onto a hot pan. You're gonna get a spatula and something to smash it down. That's the little technique. You can go salt and pepper on each side. And right after you smash it, you don't want to scrape it up so it doesn't stick to it, so it'll be easier to flip. You want to go a few minutes till it get that nice crust. And he's gonna go straight on with the American cheese after a minute. It's gonna go a few more minutes on the other side and take it off, and that's Gucci. Now we got these little potato buns. I made them homemade because they cut them a certain way where the end's intact. So I'd rather buy the buns, and I'm not gonna show you because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm baking. So you already know how to build it: the patty, the tomato, the lettuce, the sauce. Jason, you killing it, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, here's how I make a steak. Flaky salt. Some flaky salt.
Do you like Big Macs? Me too. Let me put you onto something. Preheat your oven to 375. Cook 1.5 pounds of ground beef. To taste, add your Worcestershire, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. Strain it and let it cool. While your beef is cooling, in a bowl, mix together 1.5 cups of mayo, 3 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard, 3 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and a splash of pickle juice. Mix it together, and there's your Big Mac sauce. You already know what time it is, bitch. 2 cans of pizza crust on a large baking sheet. Top the dough with 3/4 of your Big Mac sauce. Beef, bag of cheese, 18 minutes. Bag of shredded lettuce, pickles, onions, and the rest of your sauce. Big Mac pizza!
Want to make the perfect steak?
Measure your steak, oil your steak.
Freshly cracked black pepper. Now you want to season it generously with kosher salt, so get in there. Medium heat till it's nice and hot. Room temperature steak. Halfway through the cooking, we're just going to turn it 90 degrees, so don't flip it.
Now it's time to fry.
And now we remove to a plate to rest for 8 minutes. For a medium rare steak, you want to cook it 4 minutes per inch per side for medium rare. Come on. Come on. That is perfect. True Blue works every single time.
Let's make some canned tomato soup ASMR style. Pepper, salt, red pepper, chili flakes,
Yo, Smalls, turn up, bro.
I'm black and I'm black, yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm yo, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, I'm black, y'all.
Check me out, check me out. Boom, bam, bam, bop. Bada bop, boom, pow.
Nara with chicken recipe. So many people ask me for this, so don't let this flop. Cook chicken breast in the skillet till it's done. Add spaghetti to boiling water, cook till al dente. Take the chicken out of the skillet. Cook bacon until done. Now we're gonna make the sauce. Crack 2 eggs in a bowl, add pepper, Italian seasoning, some salt, and whisk it all together. Add Parmesan cheese to the mixture, whisk it all together, and keep it on the side. Chicken and bacon should be done, cut up into diced pieces. Cook garlic and bacon fat for 30 seconds. Add bacon and chicken back in the pan. Add spaghetti back in the pan, stir, take it off the heat. Add the egg sauce and stir quickly, very quick. You don't want this to turn into scrambled eggs. Now it's all done, plate and enjoy. Because of how the sauce is made, do not reheat this.